I was about to say face, but that is
I
just...
thought you were supposed to say feet, I was like, yo, dude,
no,
yo.
No. I ain't about those.
Alright guys, welcome back to the Backseat podcast. It's your host, Casey and Jermaine here once again. As per usual, it's the two of us. And wow, Jesus, I don't remember how do we segment this.
What do you mean? Like the intro, you know? Welcome back to the Backseat podcast, where you get to take a backseat on our conversations.
No, but like after that, what do we say? I just don't remember.
We just, talk about whatever, or let's talk about the week, or whatever it is that you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, you were saying that you were in an amazing mood today, so what's up?
Yes, oh my god. Okay, so what's it called? Today, Genshin, they gave like 3 codes for like a couple of gems.
Oh yeah, I did hear about it just now during the meeting.
And then, whew, I managed to pull fucking Rosaria, man. You remember Rosaria?
Very nice. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
The busty eye patch chick.
No. It's the nun, the one with the fishnet stockings.
Wait, fishnet? Is it? Wait, the nun?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go. Then who was the one with the eye patch?
It's Beidou.
Oh yeah. Then
or Beidou, or whatever the fuck do you call it?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it?
Wait, let me see. Let me look. Because I don't actually play the game, so like I don't actually know. Let me look it up.
It's my S tier.
Ooh. At least you got something finally.
Exactly. And I'm not even mad that I didn't get the 5-star. This is good now. This is one of the ones I wanted for a long time. And I had like a panic a bit before the recording today. It was because for some reason my pen wasn't working.
Oh, okay, I remember. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. What you saying? What you say?
Yeah, like something was wrong with my pen. Like my drawing pen, like my S pen.
Yeah.
It was
your
like
pen
it wasn't. No.
No.
Like
not at age yet, I guess.
No, but it wasn't like tracking well.
Yeah.
Even if I touched the screen, it like didn't register until like maybe a second later, and then sometimes it would just cut off randomly.
So what's up? What's the deal?
So like, I don't know. But then like, I put it back in. I restarted my phone, and now it's working fine. So, like, what the hell is that? I don't know. So, hopefully it doesn't happen again. I think it won't.
Yeah. How's your art been going, man?
I've been sketching a bit, I guess. Like, obviously I've been making more progress compared to the few weeks ago, lah. Because a few weeks ago I was just in a huge slump. I think this is like my biggest slump I've had. Even though I've been drawing for like a short time only.
Yeah, I mean we get those every now and then. We call it art blocks.
No, but this is like, what's bigger than a block? What would you describe this bigger than a block?
I mean, blocks are generally very like differently ranged in size, so we don't know.
Alright, fine. Then a mega block, I guess.
Mega block. Yeah, there you
go. What's it called? Like a. Nah, never mind. Whatever. Fucking ignore what I said, or ignore what I wanted to say.
Okay. Got you.
Just blanked out for a second.
Alright.
How about your week then? What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? I don't know, man. I have a story, but like that is related to my topic, so I won't get into it right now. But other than that, it's been pretty nice. I mean, putting aside college and all that, because college is definitely the biggest like piece of shit right now. Because I don't know, I just feel I'm falling behind and just being left behind quite far. It's kind of
like what, technique wise or what?
No, just like progress in assignment. Like technique, I couldn't care less because it's not something that I want to get better at anyways. Like programming, I really don't like. I'm not interested in that. Like so I'm kind of doing my own art when like assignments are going on while other people are doing just the assignments. So they're more tunnel vision in their I guess work rate. I had to kind of split my efforts so I still maintain my art and also complete my assignments, and that's why I'm like falling behind a lot. And during like one of the consultations, my lecturer during like the general class he was like, a lot of y'all's progress have exceeded my expectation. A lot lah, not all of you, just a lot of you. And then during my one-on-one consultation, he's like, yo, to be honest, you're the slowest one out of all of the everybody in the class, which is like what, 4 people.
Damn.
Because everybody else had already complete like the game board design already, and I was still on the main menu, UI and interface shit lah.
Right.
And
wait, what game board isn't that like? I don't know, why is that UI? Like what?
Game board or like this is like, you know, the board game that I made. We are doing like a digital rendition of it. So we have designed the main menu and then in-game interface and stuff like that, which I haven't even just really started yet. And he was like, yo, you're kind of behind, so you gotta keep up, gotta catch up. And then he told me what I need to do and all of that. And then he was like, you know, telling me that my PC won't be able to, is not gonna be able to be of any use by the time the next semester because we're learning Unreal Engine. So I'm like, fuck, I have to figure out a way.
Unreal Engine, holy shit.
Yeah, we have to figure out a way to get like, you know, a better PC or like a good laptop. But that is next semester. I'll think about it then, because now I have a lot, like
isn't like the government supposed to provide us with laptops? Or like like most of us, like isn't the government supposed to provide us laptops?
Would they though? I don't know.
I know they said they were providing like laptops to everyone, or not everyone lah, but a lot of the students. I'm just like, okay, what happened to that?
But I don't think the laptops that they will provide will be, you know, good enough to run most stuff that designers will have to run. Yeah.
Right.
Nonetheless, so it's nothing new for me, to be honest.
You might have to get a job like during the break time, like the slump time.
But how? What job? Where?
I don't know, maybe some online jobs, I guess. Something simple.
Maybe. There was this, I'm not sure what it's called, like, some like super prof or something, which basically college students can start their own classes and teach for like some small sum of money. I might want to try and do that.
I think my friend did that, but he was teaching like, I think not primary, but secondary students, I think.
Oh no, but this one is just like, it's an online course lah. So people can enroll and then you can choose to whether do a one-on-one or you can do group like teachings and stuff. Obviously I have to show them my qualifications of me being in a diploma of digital game art right now lah. And maybe I might make that work, but we'll see. I was initially thinking of doing that during my semester break, which I guess is coming soon, but then again, when I do that, then I won't have much time to work on my own stuff. So it's I'm trying to find an in between now. But it is what it is. I'll think about it soon enough.
It's coming soon, man.
Yeah, it is. All right. You want to start off this week's topic?
Okay.
I realize it's always you that's starting off, but yeah, fuck it, I'll just go.
No, that's fine. I mean, starting off is kind of, I don't know, it's a kind of general thing, I guess. Okay, I've written down the timestamp. Song genre. Yeah, I was wondering just now, right, like a couple of minutes before we started recording, I was like, you know, song genres, like, there's a lot of them, obviously. There's, you know,
yeah.
There's rock, there's, I don't know, electronic. Well, I'm bringing up this topic, I don't know much about it. But then I was wondering, like, let's say you make a song that is, like, unlike anything anything else. Like, let's say it's just it's basically like you're creating a new genre.
Okay.
No one will, I mean, like, how does someone, like, I guess, how like, you know, genre is defined by other people, right? It's like other people think what it is.
I guess so. Like it becomes like a general term like people would use.
Yeah, because like if they don't know what you made, right, or they don't know how to describe it, they'll compare it to other things, I guess.
Yeah.
So like how like I was wondering like how does like the term kind of form, I guess.
I think I don't know, to be honest. Like the general terms like rock and hip hop and country, those are like, terms that came way back in history, and then there's also the subsets of all those genres. But it at the end of the day, they just genres are so like there's so much genres to the point where it would be impossible to think of a completely fresh one. So usually if there is somewhat of a new genre, it's usually a subset of two different genres kind of combined together, and then they'll usually just try to find a way to put those two names together. That's what I've at least seen so far. But if as of a completely new genre, I think that is something maybe the creator can kind of decide, I'm gonna call this genre something like, whatever it is. So like it will relate back to some sort of not
other genre.
Yeah. It will either relate back to some of the other genre or anything that's related to in general. Like there's this genre called math rock. Okay.
What? Math rock? What?
Oh, okay. You know what? Later in our song recommendation, I'll recommend a math rock song or like a similar, math rock east type of song, and see whether you
better be like I know some dude rapping about the multiplication table. I swear.
No, it's not. Math rock basically is a lot of it's usually led by a lot of guitars, so a lot of how do you say a lot of tapping, a lot of like kind of melodies with cascading delay sounds. It's quite an interesting genre, and there's a lot of chord melodies and chord tones. It's quite complicated. Honestly, it's quite difficult, but if executed well, it's pretty good. And that's why people call it math rock, because it's a lot of technicality in the time of how you compose it. And it's kind of similar. It's kind of complicated like math, you know what I mean? So I guess that's why they call it math rock. They call it math rock / emo Midwest. I don't know what kind of correlation those two have.
That's such like different.
Or Midwest emo. I think it's Midwest emo, yeah.
It's so funny though. Like
exactly. It's like this one.
How
emo,
far different like the two names are. One's math rock, the other one's fucking.
And Midwest, like emo and Midwest, like they're two like subsets, like I said, and then they kind of join together, and that's what happens. So it's kind of weird.
Emo Midwest. I imagine some cowboy that's wearing like full black.
Oh, it definitely is not like that at all, to be honest.
Right.
It's so,
oh my God.
I don't know, it's pretty cool. I mean, I have a couple of songs, I'm not sure which one I'm gonna pick up, but we'll think about that later.
Cool.
Yeah.
And, when you said like, just now when you mentioned the word like unoriginal, or like not unoriginal, let's say it's very hard to think of something original, right? Did you hear lah? Do you have you heard that this theory, not theory, I think it's a theory, yeah, I think it's a theory that eventually no song will sound original. Like eventually, I mean, like after like let's say infinite amount of time.
A lot of songs already deal with that kind of problem where, let's say they use a certain key and then they use, let's say, a similar phrase. Okay, a very recent one, a really common one that's popping up recently, that most listeners who listen to the Backseat podcast right now, if you listen to the radio, you would probably have heard about this before. But it's Olivia Rodrigo's "Good for You" and Paramore's "Misery Business." I think they're not in the same key. I think one is half step lower or higher. Okay. I think "Good for You" is half step higher. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But the phrasing and the melodies in the chorus are kind of like very similar. So people make mashups of it, and even compare the two, where it is very, very similar, and it's a common way to phrase a melody, phrase a song with that kind of backing track. The backing track is a little bit different, but it's similar enough where you kind of get the same vibe. And that goes to show that we're at that point where music, there's a lot of it's not even people copying, it's just that since
coincidentally they would make the same sounding beat.
Yeah, because music, there's only 12 notes, right? 12 notes in music. And then there's a certain key that you have to follow, and a certain key has an even smaller amount of notes that you have to kind of follow, and not your song will kind of feel very wonky. And then let's say if you pick the same key, you have a even constricted amount of notes than let's say compared to this song which has the same key as well. So there's a lot of possibilities of you having the similar phrasing in the arrangement of the notes, stuff like that lah. But I'm surprised that we've even made it this far with the amount of music there is right now, since there's only 12 notes. But I guess the arrangements you can change is
Huh, it's so weird.
Very
like,
wild. Do you have any songs that you feel like are very similar?
No, but they're like, I remember reading like multiple examples that like the beat pretty much sounds the same, and so like people line them up and just like it's really funny. Because most of the time like the two genres that come together, they're really like jarring. Like, they're definitely not like associated with each other at all. But yet like the beat is they line up like perfectly pretty much.
Yeah,
close
and
to
it's
perfect lah.
usually like the music, the theory behind it, like there's some music theory, and then it makes sense, and that's why it sounds similar. So, that's why it's kind of hard to be completely 100% original nowadays. Which
it's kind of sad, but
yeah, but if you're creative enough, you can always find different ways to sample different sounds. And
true,
because if the notes are same, at least you can change the texture. What I mean by texture is like, let's say if this song used this same arrangement of notes, but with the guitar, then maybe you can switch it up to like a shamisen, or like a what's the thing, what the fuck is that thing called?
What's up?
Whatever. I forgot what it's called. It's like a mandolin. Yeah, something like that. They're all different sounding things, but the same notes give it a different feel,
Yeah. Like, I don't know, traditional instruments definitely give it a very special twist to the songs that use them. If they use them well, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can tell a story, lah. I mean, not a story, lah, but you can give it, like, you can set the tone of the whole music, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So, I feel like music is nowhere near the point where it's just, I guess, out of date, I guess, because even now there's a thing called microtonal music. So, this is gonna get quite, boring for like people who don't understand. But music theory, like music, there's like say 12 notes, and then there's a half step and a whole step. So a whole step would be like A to B, alright, and a half step would be A to A sharp. So that's the usual intervals, but now there's microtonal music where there's in between A and A sharp, there's even one more note there, which sounds really, really off. But then in the future, if music gets boring, they might start to cater to microtonal music, and then maybe we get a fresh new feeling, you know what I'm saying? So
I think I remember reading about this before. Like very recent as well. I think it was like a day ago, where like somebody was saying like this song. I don't know can't remember what song was it like. Maybe I'll find it back later. But then pretty much like it's like piano keys, but then like you say like half a note is like, let's say the black keys, because they're between white keys, right?
Yes.
So there's one in between. Yeah, like apparently they were saying there's one in between the two keys, the black and white keys, that song creator was using. So I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So yeah, it's we are advancing, and music also is kind of advancing. But as for now, I think we can still find fresh new music out there if we find hard enough, I guess.
I feel like the EDM is like the most recent, like most I guess not revolutionary, but the most like very changing, like a very different I guess vibe of music that came to what's it called existence, I guess, recently.
Okay, yeah.
Fairly recent, I guess.
I don't know, like I don't listen to it, but then
but you know like what EDM like sounds like, right? It's like really like wop wop wop, like those stuff, those sounds, right?
I guess, but there's like different types
but then like like if you show it to like a dude in like the 1800s, he'll be like, excuse me, what the fuck is this? He'll think like there's something wrong with the fucking speaker, but then to us it's just like, oh yeah, it's music, to a certain extent. It's so weird. Like you could show anything to an old person right now, and they'll be like, yo, this is blasphemous.
Some people will like, oh, that's cool. Some people like, it was better back in my days.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But then,
Yo,
like,
I feel like you, if you were older, you would be like that, you know.
what? Like, or like I
Yeah.
hate that. Then.
What do you mean?
No, I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, I'll be like, what?
You'll be like the type of guy who'll be like, oh, it was better back in the day when I was my age, you know what I
You know what? Maybe I,
mean?
I don't see myself as that kind of guy, but maybe I am lah. Like subconsciously.
I don't know. I just feel like it, but like I said, it's just an assumption.
Maybe. Hey, you know what? No, definitely. Like currently, I'm kind of like that already. Because like I just kind of don't like modern music, I guess.
Oh,
And
well,
like I'm very picky
there you
with music,
go.
lah, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like older music. But then like the
Mhm.
music kind of warms up to me after a while. So I think music needs some time to grow on me.
Yeah, for
It's not
sure.
to say that I don't
I'm
like
still
it.
like that for a lot of music as well. Usually,
Yeah.
music that, let's say, I think I mentioned this before, like a song that latches onto me very quickly when I first start to listen to it, like maybe my first or second listen, usually ends up getting boring very fast. But like I say, a song that takes a week or like multiple listens for it to kind of latch onto me, those tend to last very, very long. Like the excitement each listen is just always the same, even in like 100th listen. You know what I mean? That's just my experience.
I think it's pretty much no. Like for me, it's either it'll take immediately. Either it'll take a long time for me to like it, or I like it immediately. I'll just listen to it constantly for like, let's say, 2 weeks, like non-stop every day, at least once. And then after that,
Yeah.
I'll be just like, I don't feel listening to this anymore.
Yeah,
Let's move on
yeah.
to something else. It's like it happened to Noragami's opening. Actually, both of those, like the season 1, season 2. Because back then I listened to so much, and then at this point I'm just like, oh boy.
Wait, Kyoran Hey Kids and Goyang Machao is it? The first one. Oh,
It's
yeah,
both
okay. I
them.
think. Yeah. I remember Hey Kids was so like. I mean, it was good. I'm not gonna lie, but if you, like I said, if you rinse and repeat, it gets it gets mundane.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think,
if it's like if you watch the same porn every day, it's like, it's not as good as the first time
you
watched
could
it.
have said like, if you eat the same food every day, you're not gonna like it. But that works as well, I guess.
I mean, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've never tried that before, lah.
What?
Like, checking out the same porn like the whole
Yeah,
week.
me,
I'm just
me
like,
neither. There's
I
there's
don't.
just so much out there that
Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel, yeah.
The world's a canvas. No, the world's a condom, man. Jesus.
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
take that back.
Nice.
The world's a condom.
We're
And
always
you're
going
the
back to
brush.
condoms, in it.
Oh my
Always
god, you're
with-
right. Oh my god. Every single fucking time.
Every episode, it's becoming a thing, isn't
Ugh.
it? And it's
Jesus.
even not even like we're not even consciously doing it as well.
Yeah, true. Exactly. I'm just like, maybe like my brain subconsciously wants to go talk about this stupid shit all the time. I mean, it's probably what's happening, lah.
Yeah, because I think like the end of last week's episode, we were like, yo, we should link every episode with something to do with condoms. They're like, yeah, and then this week I completely forgot about that, and then somehow it just
And
comes
boom, it
around.
happened. For
Yeah.
fuck's sakes. God damn it.
So where were we?
Music, rinse and repeat. It sounds bad. I
Yeah,
mean, it doesn't
yeah.
sound bad, lah, but it gets tiring.
To be honest,
after.
like music that you rinse and repeat after, like, let's say you stop listening for a long time, you go back to it, then it starts to sound like really good again. But it takes a while.
like no, for me it's very hard for a song to do that. Unless
Really?
like I've not heard it for
It's
like
like
a few
nostalgic.
months.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
For me,
like-
it has
no,
to be
but then,
a
like-
few months.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. I mean maybe longer than that, because sometimes it will be like on a whim. I'll be like, like yo, this sounds pretty good. Like I'll
Yeah.
just listen to this for a while. But
Yeah.
then like, it won't get back the same punch as it did back
Of course.
then. Which is
Unless
sad,
it's
honestly.
unless it's years ago when you get the extra nostalgia boost, then maybe.
Yes, it happened to me
Yeah.
with Gigantic OTN recently.
Oh
I mean,
my
that
God.
song
Yeah,
was a fucking bop.
there was
man.
I also like. I mean, I didn't actually like the song, but I kind of remember what it sounded like. You know the song? I think Benny played a lot back in Osa. It was like Ifu Toto or some shit like that.
That's just
Remember that one?
fuck. No, I want to search and just listen to.
And then the starting has a lot of moans.
I can't find
and then
it.
we
It's
always
not-
laugh at that.
How do you
IFUUDOU.
IFUU?
DOU. I think that's how it's spelled. And then at the start there was a lot of moans, and Benny would always moan along with it, and it would be so funny there.
Let's just take a listen to it.
Yeah. If you don't
Sorry,
remember the song, at
everyone.
least you remember the artwork.
I usually don't remember this. Like I genuinely remember this.
Okay, maybe you didn't play with this, but
Maybe you guys played like on hard or something while I wasn't there. So I'm just like, okay, cool.
oh,
I mean,
fair
both of
enough.
you were probably hard from that song, but you know, it's
Pause.
neither here nor there.
Pause.
Neither here nor there. I guess.
You're a cheeky bugger, but yeah, probably.
I know the BPM of that song's really slow, so I don't see it as being a very hard song. Maybe it is. Like, I don't know. Like, I've not played Osu in such a long time.
No, I think it was pretty difficult because at the chorus there was a lot of like jumps. I remember that, and then I always fuck it up.
Beepums.
Yep.
Beepums.
Beats per minute. That can sound wrong, like with the wrong mind, man.
No, I think
so what's your beats per minute, man?
No, that kind of has to be like your brain is like so fucked like ours, and then only then it will. You will make the connection.
The wrong mind. The both of us.
You'll be like have to be severely wrong-minded because normally I doubt anyone would
I
think like that.
remember because our school, in Malaysia we have SPM, right? And then one day I was like, yo, what's your SPM? We're like, huh? We haven't talked SPM, like strokes per minute.
Oh my god. Strokes per minute, Jesus Christ. That's how fucked our brains are.
There should be a term.
Strokes per minute? Nobody's gonna fucking measure how fast they can jack off.
I'm pretty sure there are.
Yeah,
It's
but those
probably
have
like
no
a
life.
Guinness World.
It won't be like a normal term that you want it to be.
Of course.
Oh my god. Yo, what's up, man? What's your strokes per minute? I clocked in at 50 yesterday night. Oh, that's actually really bad, actually. Actually, no, that's pretty good, actually. Is it bad? I don't know.
See, I have no point of reference.
Exactly, you have no point of reference.
60 is like 1 a second, which is pretty slow. Like 1, 2, it's pretty slow. 60 is pretty slow.
I think 100.
100, yeah, that's pretty good. It's like 1, it's like...
That's a good old average.
It's like 1 almost every half second.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 in a second. So
120 if like you're proficient enough, I guess.
Yeah. You know, let's not get into this.
I know you wanted to make it into a useful, what's it called? Useful measurement system. Fucking measurement system strokes per minute. Fuck me. Okay, anyways. Yeah, that's about it for I want to talk about music, I guess. It's a very loose kind of. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Just burped.
Yeah, it's very loose topic.
Loose
topic.
like old poos.
Alright. What song is that?
I don't know. It's just a nice little jingle, isn't it?
Is it though? I mean,
allow it, fam. Allow it. Alright. Where were we?
No, there's no where were we. It's moving on to your topic now.
Okay, yeah, I need to timestamp it first. Okay, you know, okay, since we're using your, fuck it, I'll just timestamp mine. Because we started recording at both different times, so I'm not sure whether it'll line up. But, fuck it.
It'll have to be based on each of ours, like the timestamps.
I know, but once I render them
like each of ours, like the time stamp. Yeah, timestamps.
Yeah.
Fuck, what am I talking about? Fuck,
yeah, I know, but like once I render them both into one track, like it doesn't matter, but yeah, it'll just give me a point of reference. Anyway, yeah. So my first topic for today is, what is your most scariest experience you had, whether it's abnormal, paranormal, or something that's like real? What is something that scared the titties off of you?
Oh my god, I don't know. Thing is, I think like I guess the scariest one was like I thought a robber was gonna come to my house, and that's it. I think nothing really scary happened to in my life, thankfully.
And did the robber come after your house or not?
No.
Oh.
I think some was attempting to at some point because there was too much noise. And I
Oh,
was
but that's
like,
what
yo, this
you
is...
just. Oh, at night is it?
Yeah, I mean, no fucking shit. It's not gonna come in daytime, right? Daytime is like
I mean,
being dumb at that point.
Some dumb people do that, but yeah. Then how do you react? You just not did anything? Did
No, I
nothing?
just called my dad, and my dad came up and was like, "Yo, the fuck's going on?" And then nothing happened. So I was like, "Okay, cool." Thankfully, nothing happened. Otherwise, I'll be just like, losing my shit and don't know what to do.
Okay, yeah. I heard some crazy stories. I'm not gonna bring it up here because it's really private, lah. But let's say, if you know, a robber breaks into your house and like, what will you do? Will you just like give everything? I guess that would be the most rational idea, lah. But like, let's say, do you have any?
I'll give as much without giving all of them, or all of it, I guess.
Okay, let me
It's
give
gonna
you
be
a
very
situ-
hard, obviously.
Let me give you a situation. I'm not sure what the layout of your house is, but let's say, they are somewhere at your parents' room, right?
Okay.
And then you are like their back is faced towards you, and they are like talking, and they're like putting a gun to your parents, or like putting a knife to them, lah. And like
Okay.
threatening them, or give me everything, but they don't acknowledge that you're there. You and maybe I don't know, your sisters are back there. Would you
How
try
many
and
people are
like
there?
two?
Oh fuck. Okay, two then maybe not.
So you just will you like call the police, or will you just like
Yeah, I'll call the
just stay
police.
silent?
Definitely call the police first. Like that is like priority number one right there.
Okay.
But
Like-
if it's one person, I would,
You'll try to
find
jump
a
the guy.
find a blunt object and sneak up on him.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Because I'm quite confident in how quietly I can walk without shoes on.
Yeah, and the thing is, right, what's the thing is, when I've got that back facing towards you, they are very vulnerable, especially if you get like, something heavy or, something that has a lot of,
but like honestly, and like, what's the rule on killing with self-defense in our country?
What do you mean? Huh?
Like, let's say, I killed this guy, but he was trying to kill me first.
Oh, no, yeah, I mean, self-defense, but the thing is, this one, they are trespassing in your property, and they are...
Do we have like the self-defense like rule in our country? I know like America, can pull a gun on them lah, but then like I don't know like ours, is it possible or not? I mean, not gun lah, but you know what I mean.
Honestly, at that point, I wouldn't even... I would just do what I think is right, man. Like, I know all the rules and things matter, but
right.
I think if there is a robber putting like a knife, like they're almost like attempted murder / robbery or whatever, right? It would make no sense that you couldn't fight back, and just concede, and then the police not come, you lose all your belongings, and you lose, all your shit, and potentially could have gotten killed. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And let's say, like you got a good opportunity, you can just get, I don't know, whatever it is, and just wham them over the back of their heads or like the back of their neck, and then
I would hit him
out.
I'll knock him out. I'll just try to knock him out. If I can't, I'll just push him to the floor and pin him down, I guess.
Yeah, but then I think that would be a good
I'll ask
idea.
like somebody to quickly take a rope or something to tie them down.
Yeah, and like this unarm him. I think that's the most important thing.
Definitely.
To
That's
unarm
like the most important thing right there.
Yeah, things in my room. There's I have 2 knives. I'm not gonna
shit.
expose where. I don't know if I would be able to use it though, cause like I'll be like, oh yeah, I got a knife. I would stab the guy, but then like when it comes down to it, I don't know whether I could really
Exactly. You're not mentally prepared to stab a person, huh?
Yeah, but I do have a guitar, and I'm ready to swing it over top of their head. So
like you don't have do you have an acoustic one?
no, I have
then it doesn't have
one
like the brooms
ass
and, like,
bass
the-
and the normal. Oh, like they smash the yeah. But the acoustic will do much less damage because it's hollow.
Oh, it's
So I
hollow,
would-
yeah,
I'll use
you're
the
right, you're
electric,
right.
and just go bang, and that shit's pretty heavy,
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
Never put him out, but if there's multiple people, especially when there's 2, I mean, let's say if it's me, my bro, then we can get one down, and if
You can attempt to do so
silent-
lah.
Yeah, but it's still very risky,
Oh,
and
definitely. Like you could have. Honestly, like you.
it's
like,
very situational. If they're like so completely unaware of you, and you know, you're really close, you can get a quick weapon and smack him overhead, and maybe yes. But if let's say they are aware that you're there, not aware, but they are aware that, you know, there are other people in the house, and they're, you know, kind of being
Cautious.
being, what's the word called, cautious about it, right? Then it might be a better idea just to, you know, let him do his thing and leave.
Right, exactly. Again, like as I said, like I would try to give like everything without giving everything away, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Yeah. Because they don't have much time, and if you give a good amount, they'll probably be like, you know what, this is nothing to eat. The most funniest thing that happened, which is, I think, in my opinion, one of the best karma things that ever happened,
Okay.
happened back in my primary school, where because I used to bring like this Amway office bag to school, like not office bag, laptop bag to school, and I put books in there, you know. And then hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then one
Absolutely.
day, because usually after class, my mom would have me carry those laptop bags filled with textbooks and shit back into the car, and you know, stuff like that. And there was this day, I'm not sure why. I think she arrived late and it was packed, so she had to park a little bit behind the school.
Okay.
This was broad daylight, you know, like
Right.
2 p.m. And these two dudes on a motorcycle went up and like tried to get those two bags off of her, and like one dude just pulled her, and then she was resisting, and for some reason I don't know how her watch unstrapped and dropped into her car, which the guy didn't see. And then me and my bro were just looking like stiff, you know. We couldn't
Like
react. We were just like,
horrified.
yeah, like
Yeah.
holy shit. And then my mom was just like resisting. Then she realized, she thought, hey, why the fuck am I resisting? Just books in it, and she let go. And then those two hopped onto the motorcycles and jet, you know. And guess what? All in there was just science and BM and maths textbooks, and then it had my inhaler inside. That was literally it.
Oh my god. I mean, it's not karma, lah. I mean, this is kind of lucky that you got out. Lucky, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, it's also bad luck for them that they didn't get shit. They imagine they go in back to whatever their hangout is, and like, yo, we got two laptops, man. Bust open. What the fuck?
Exactly. Like
That would be so fucking funny. I would have loved to see the look on their faces, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, they were just like, I don't know, like, if that happened to me, I would just reconsider. It's like, you know what, maybe I'll get another job. At this point, like, I just don't want to do this
Yeah.
anymore.
It's
Like, I'll be like
it
so
shows that-
freaked out, and then like this was what the outcome was. Like, you know what, God was like giving me a chance, man. I better not do this anymore.
Oh, maybe you use those books to kind of to retake your SPM or retake your
Fuck
PSR or
me.
whatever the shit.
Jesus. Maybe. It's very possible.
Nah, maybe. I doubt so. They'll probably just be frustrated and try again.
Yeah, honestly, maybe lah. Like, if we've fallen to that point, then probably it'll be like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
No. Yeah. So would you say that was your most scariest experience?
Oh no, this is like nothing, not my scariest, but I just can't think anything. So I guess that would be my scariest, I suppose.
All right. For me, it actually happened this Sunday, I think.
Jesus, that recent?
Sunday or Monday, I don't know. But I mean, it's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds.
Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on.
very.
me
It
a
sounds.
second.
Yeah, what's up?
Huh? Why? I didn't drive my Miss car, what?
Huh?
I didn't drive my Miss car. No, I didn't.
Oh boy, something happened with someone's car. His mom's car, I assume. This is not good, people. This is not good. You're witnessing this live. Not live, but, yeah. Shit's going down. Shit's about to hit the fan. Make sure that you stay tuned because you wouldn't want to miss it. Jesus Christ. Shit's about to go down, son. Shit's about to go down. Shit's about to go down, son.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that took fucking forever, Jesus.
Huh?
I was looking for my mom's key, and that's it.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo, shit's about to go down and something happened to someone's mom's
No,
car.
I just had to fucking find a key, because I don't know, she just kind of misplaced it.
But why do you have to find the key though?
Exactly, I don't know.
Well, whatever. It just happens.
So, what we're talking about again?
I don't know.
What was it? The scariest experience. I'm like,
Okay, it happened sometime this Sunday. It is really dumb, I'm not gonna lie, but at the time of the event, I was shitting my pants.
Okay.
So, what happened was, I think it was this stormy Sunday. Really, really stormy.
Okay.
Sorry for the sniffles, I think it's got caught a cold or some shit, whatever. Yeah, so on this really stormy Sunday, me and my bro was obviously asleep. I think it was like 5 a.m.
Okay.
And there was a thunder, like a really loud, like really, really loud. I think it hit right next to my house, like literally right next to my house.
Right.
And
it's just one of those fucking days where it's just, lightning was really fucking coming down that day, huh?
Yeah, it was fucking like Zeus got pissed off at me for, making fun of Priapus and shit. In the
Oh my god, Priapus.
yeah, anyway. So it struck down so damn loud, and then my bro woke up screaming, like a really, really, scared scream lah. And I woke up
He's gonna fucking die, like scream, right?
Yeah, like like that lah. And then
oh my god, he like the scream where like you had to take in a breath. Holy shit.
Yeah, and then that scared me, because
makes sense because someone's fucking screaming at you.
I woke up from the sound of someone screaming, and since I was dreaming, right, when I heard that, suddenly like this, like I don't know, really wrinkly and really ugly version of me, was like I could picture that in my mind, like screaming at my face, like coming close to my face, and everywhere else is black. And that scared me so bad, and my scream was even louder than his, because he screamed and I started yelling, and like to me it felt like I was screaming for 5 minutes, but it was actually like screaming for 5 seconds, I think. But for screaming for 5 seconds is still pretty damn long,
No shit.
Yeah. So he got woke up by the thunder and he started screaming, and I was like, oh fuck, and I just woke up from deep sleep in a dream, and I started screaming also because after seeing the face and being woken up by this blood curdling stream, right, I started yelling like and it was pitch black, I couldn't see anything, I was just flailing my arms everywhere. And then my mom just like walked into my room and grabbed me like, yo dude, are you okay, what's going on? And then I was like I couldn't catch my breath, and then the next day I lost my voice completely. I did, my voice was like like that.
Yeah, you woke up, your body hasn't like warmed up, and then you just start screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah, and I was like taking like, I was like it wasn't just one scream, I was like, I don't know,
just like the ones you had to recharge the breath. Fuck me.
My state of mind was so fucked, man. And then that woke the whole house up. My grandma was
no shit.
Like, I was like, whoa,
two
what's
people
up?
screaming for 5 minutes.
And then my mom and my grandma went to check on me. My dad went to check on the dog. And after that I couldn't really sleep because that image was still stuck in my head, like what the fuck. And then I went down to take a pee. And I went back to sleep, just trying to ignore it lah. And then suddenly, I heard like a humming noise, or like a singing noise, outside my house. I was like, oh no, man, am I just hallucinating? Am I just hearing things? Or, shit really out here trying to scare the shit out of me. And then I was scared. I was like, oh shit, I can't even sleep now because of this. And what I think it is, I'm not 100% sure, but around like 5 a.m. or like early in the morning, like they'll do the Muslim like
the prayers, right?
Yeah, and then they'll be played. But the thing is, maybe I don't sleep late enough, but I usually don't hear it lah. But that was maybe it was far away. That's why I was only hearing like a tiny bit of a hum, and I was paranoid as fuck that day, So I was picking up on any type of sound, any type of, and I was really jumpy. I was like, oh shit. when like my bro like turned, you know, when you sleep you turn to the left or right, right? I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
he turned. I just got like startled and shit.
Like you were
And,
like hyper aware.
Yeah, and then even it carried out throughout the next day, right? I wasn't necessarily scared because it was like the daytime, but I was still so jumpy. Whenever I got a notification, I was like, oh fuck. And then whenever like maybe I dropped something and it was really loud, like, oh fuck. It was just, oh my god, it was terrible, man. I was so scared. I've never been that afraid. And it was because
You
of
need like a mental
just-
reset, legit.
yeah, it was just screaming. That was it.
Yeah,
I
you
lost
okay
my
now?
voice so bad as well. Yeah, I'm alright, I guess. I still
I think
think
that was
about
like
it.
a temporary PTSD.
Yeah, and like since I was in deep sleep and I got like broken off that sleep just like so suddenly, and I was dreaming as well. I couldn't remember what I was dreaming about because obviously that traumatic experience,
Kind of
I
overrided
guess,
your memory.
yeah, overrated it. Yeah,
Jesus.
Christ. That was it, like, basically. It sounds dumb, but if you were me at that
Hell
time,
no!
you would,
Like fuck that. I mean, like
you would
legit.
understand, yeah. Because it's one of those
Like-
things where you think back, it's like, oh, it's just a thunder and it's just someone screaming, but like, the context doesn't matter when you're put into that experience, you know what I'm saying?
It's like
Holy
you're in
shit.
deep sleep, and then like deep sleep is like one of those things where you don't fuck around with. It's one of
Yeah, like,
those rare things where you just like you kind of have to tiptoe around it.
yeah. And the thing is, it wasn't even his fault, because he
Exactly.
jumped from the thunder as well, because thunder was really loud. And then it caused a chain effect, and oh fuck. And he is the type of guy that, I don't know, he has, I won't say weird sleep patterns, but he has a lot of phenomenons during his sleep, like he'll sleep talk. And like, sometimes he would maybe like talk to me while he's asleep. And then I
Right.
would like, then I'll reply to him, and then he'll just, I'll be like, oh, he's actually asleep. And it will be really weird sometimes, I guess. And those are the certain phenomena. And even me, I still have like the temporary in-between state. You know, I think I told you before, when you try to sleep and then you fall into this in-between. You're not asleep, but you're like half awake, half asleep, and then your mind is active, but your body is just like dead already. So
Yeah.
it makes
But,
me just, yeah, what's up?
No. Continue your thought because my
Yeah,
thoughts kind of short.
Yeah, even once, I think during primary school, I like watched a lot of conspiracy theories about sleep paralysis and shit, right? And one day I thought I had it. I thought like, I'm not sure if I did or not, because I slept and I woke up, I couldn't really move. And then I was like, oh fuck, what's going on? Then I read all the theories and shit. I was so scared. And then I asked Keith, maybe I was like, yo, did you ever had this experience? And I was like, yes, like, yeah. And I was like, what do you do? Then he said some chant or some prayer or something. He broke out of it. I was like, oh damn, for real. And I bugged him the whole day about it, because, I was paranoid and I wanted someone to kind of,
Consult.
reassure me,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day of the school, right, I was like, yo, I'm afraid to go to sleep later, man. How? Like, can you tell me the prayer again? Like, he was like, yo, actually, I never been through something like that. I was just lying, man. Like, can you just relax?
Oh, you got you fucking good, bro.
I was like, bro, really? Then I got even more paranoid after that, and then I couldn't sleep that day. And eventually I got over it, and I started sleeping. This was a long time ago, I was primary school, of course. And then
Right.
there was this one time where I got it again, and I was like, oh shit. And I tried to move, and I couldn't move, and then I just closed my eyes, and I opened my eyes, and I tried to I really tried to muscle it, I really tried to move, and I realized slowly my body was just like relaxed when you're trying to sleep. And then when I forced it in, it just moved. So yeah, that was literally it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the sleep paralysis is basically just what, as you said, like, your brain is really active, but then your body is just like, oh, I don't, it's not
It's
ready
falling
yet.
behind now. Yeah.
But,
It's just
what
funny
the
to
fuck?
think though, and it's really quite frightening. Like, you try to move and you can't.
Oh, definitely. Like, that is so disorientating, especially when you just woke up and it's like, what the fuck? Where, like, your brain can't
Yeah.
really process anything that's going on properly just yet. That's
Exactly.
just really just fucked up. Man.
It is very trippy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I want to say that apparently, like, not that I don't sleep talk. I mean, I pretty much at all I don't sleep talk, except when I get drunk, which is fucking weird.
Or maybe
apparently,
when
like,
you're drunk, your brain just kind of, I don't know, Like,
I don't know,
what have you sleep talked about actually?
I don't know. Like the thing is, like, this happened when I was in Europe, where like my mom, like, this sounds really bad lah, but she bought too much alcohol because she wanted to like bring back some lah. But then,
okay, yeah.
turns out, there's a limit lah. So it's like, well, fuck. Then we decide like, okay, never mind lah. We just drink it.
Let's drink it. Let's drink it all tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, let's drink it at the hotel.
Damn.
So like, everybody shared. I drank more than I'm used to, I guess, because I thought I was like, I associate like how strong alcohol is by one, how bitter it tastes, and two, how like he like, have you drank alcohol before? Have you drank alcohol before?
No, I'm very inexperienced with alcohol.
Right. Okay. So like, when you drink hard liquor, like it's like very warm. It's like when you drink like ginger related things. You have you like
Oh
drank
yeah,
ginger
yeah.
beer
It's
before?
like
Your chest
it's
gets
like
very,
a very
hot, right?
heaty feeling. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I associate that with like the percentage of alcohol as well.
The strength.
Yeah. But then like the one we drank was like, I don't know how many percent was it, but it was basically just very sweet and like it's like carbonated. It's a carbonated drink it tastes like. So I was like, okay, cool. I think like 3 cups. I think I was like, oh fuck.
3 cups, like 3 mugs or like 3 shots.
No, like 3 cups, like our cups, like normal size cups.
Damn.
So I'm just like, oh fuck, this ain't good. I mean, like, I felt pretty okay lah, but like, I just felt very sleepy, I guess.
No, but
I was like,
then,
yo, I'm just gonna...
what did you actually like sleep talk about?
That's the thing, like my sister never really like elaborate on too much. She just said that I was mumbling a lot. Then she asked what's up, and then I just kind of mumbled back, and it's like, alright. Then
this dude is sleep talk. Imagine you said some hella weird shit, but then they just wanted to act like as if it didn't happen, so they didn't say anything about it. That would be funny, man.
I really don't want that to happen because like I'm paranoid of what I say. Like I'm paranoid of what I fucking like do on a regular basis. I was just like, oh shit, did I do something wrong? Like on anything basically.
I know, of course. I mean, I think it's a common thing. Imagine you just like sleepwalk, like, oh, that was a good wank I had over some good ass hentai, and your sister's like, what the fuck? And then she just woke up, oh, you were sleepwalking, but like, I didn't understand what you said, so you're cool, you're good.
Oh my god. Fuck me. Oh, I don't think about it anymore. Let's move on. Sleepwalking. I never... Have you sleepwalked before?
No, I have not.
Have you met anyone that sleepwalked?
No, I don't think so. Right. But I mean, I heard, obviously, the things are like, if they're sleepwalking, don't wake them up or don't don't fuck around with them unless, unless they are going to walk to the death, like doing something stupid but if
in the middle of the fucking road.
Yeah, like if it's harmless, then just allow it. Like it's, I don't know, it's super scary, bro.
Yeah, it's like a very dangerous thing.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not that type of guy. Like, I am not a super deep sleeper, but if I'm tired, I sleep pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen like a video of this lady. She was like a very severe sleepwalker, and like fucking she sleepwalked until like she opened the door and went to the middle of the fucking road. Not the middle of the road but she went to like the walkway.
Then did anybody stop her?
Yes, her husband like woke up and just followed her and like decided to not wake up just yet. And this was all caught on like the security cams of the house.
Wait, if you don't wake her up, then how, like, what do you do?
You just kind of have to like not supervise them but you
guide
just have
them.
Yeah, you observe them, and then if they're doing something dangerous, you stop them. But then like you just don't like, hey,
slam
wake up on their back and say, "Yo, wake up!" And you wake them up gently, lah. It's like, okay, yo.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the type of feeling. Cause I imagine if I get woken up so like instantly or something like that, like how I got woken up this Sunday or last Sunday, it will be like a traumatic experience, man.
Yeah, your brain just be like so shooketh until just like you can't really process anything.
Yeah,
I say that word ironically. The way I said it just now. Shooketh. Art thou shooketh me to the core.
It's such a weird slang, shooketh.
It's not proper English. It's definitely not proper English. It's like an attempt to like do like old English, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like Twitter slang actually.
Probably.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh. Nah, I guess that's it for that. Unless you have
Yeah.
anything to add on to
No, not really. I've said my share of words.
of of spooks for tonight.
Right.
Yeah. So what's your next topic, big boy?
I want to ask you, right? Have you written a
So-
story before?
Yeah, for essay, because school in it.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, essay, because
Like
school
an essay.
in it.
Oh my god! Like let's say it's like a passion project, because like recently that's been happening to me.
Passion
Like
project.
that's been happening to me for like the past 2 weeks, and I've written like 7 pages of quote unquote law, I guess, for like the story I want to do.
Oh lore. Okay, not really. Maybe I've thought of like like basic like premises of like manga type stories, but like lore and like those type of stories, not really actually. No, I don't think so.
Right.
Like, are you
But-
like what? Are you getting into like writing or just you're interested?
No,
in, like,
I think I know why this is
mythology?
happening.
So-
It was because like during the past 2 weeks or even like the past 3 weeks, I've been watching this guy who basically criticizes like the structure of movies.
Okay.
What's his name
Yeah.
called again? I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's basically like he breaks down like why this movie is bad, like why like this story doesn't make sense. Like he basically just like dissects it and tells like, oh, this is why the reason it's bad and why it could have done this instead. And I
Okay,
think so. Like when I started to do like the story of mine, I was like, oh yeah, I'm lacking like this premise. I'm lacking motivation for this character, or oh this dude did this for no reason. Time to add a reason for it, I guess. It's
Yeah,
because
like you
of that-
kind of think like look into it with like a director's kind of lens or like a story
yeah,
art.
or like a
look,
critical thinking, like
Yeah.
movie critic. Oh, what's the word? A critic. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Like a movie critic's view of the whole thing. So I'm just like, oh, okay, like this is how I do it.
It's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
It's the same thing where like you learn a lot from people critiquing art, like art critiques, right? I learned actually a lot because sometimes you know what to do, right? But sometimes you just don't know what not to do. And when they point it out and they correct it for you on the spot, you get to see, oh shit, that makes a whole lot of difference. And yeah.
Right. It's like
Yep.
I don't know. I guess I don't know what to add to this. Legit, I'm just like kind of blanking right now. I don't know what to
Well,
say.
why don't you share your story?
All right. I guess I have to like simplify it a bit. I guess.
Okay, what's up?
Maybe you can give some pointers to it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It'll just be like something to keep behind my brain for a while.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, it happens in this world where technology and magic can coexist. I guess it's basically
That's the premise of it.
the I guess the overall theme, I guess, is like fantasy,
Okay.
but there's still mix of technology. In this world, like there's like this thing called what do I call it again? Fuck.
What?
Oh
I
shit.
don't know, man. It's your story.
I know. Chill the fuck out, man. Give me some second to sift through the shit I've written down. Yeah. Let's call it a special mark. So basically, like you're born with a marking on your body, I guess. Like any way it's possible.
Fair. Yeah.
So the markings can range from, I guess, like a sword or something. So it basically determines like what you will be
Are going
proficient
to-
in the future.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you can do something else. Let's say you're born with like a sword marking, but you can still be a doctor if you want to. That's basically what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But
it's
you'll
just-
be more like talented in that field if you were to go in there. And then
Yeah, I get it. I get what you mean.
yeah, and then what's it called? The more like obvious the spot is, the more proficient you'll be. So let's say if you have it on your forehead, you'll be like, I call it like something else. I call it grand. There you go. You'll be given the grand title, I guess. So it'll be like you become like a
okay.
grand doctor.
Like almost like a big ass prodigy.
Yeah. That's the one. So basically,
Yeah.
then there's also like this special mark called the King's Mark, where
Okay.
okay, this is where like my story kind of falls apart because I don't really know like should I go on with like monarchy where like they give the son like the like typical royalty, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But for me this one is like once like they find someone with the mark, they will become the king, and then they also become like there's also like Grand King as well, where like they also appear on the head, but then it's rare lah. Obviously, it's like I say it's every 1,000 years it will happen, but you know that's what they all say. I guess that's what everybody writes down as like a long time.
Okay.
So basically, the main character is born with like the king's mark on his forehead, but yet he doesn't want to be a king.
Oh,
so
okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I guess like the main story is that he goes on this journey of life where he kind of learns like perspectives of life and decided to become a king in the end.
Oh, I don't know.
Obviously,
continue what you say.
Yeah, like I'm like simplifying this a lot because they're obviously like the in betweens I wrote down.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're just giving us like a quick synopsis type thing.
Yeah, that's like the overall arc, I guess. Oh yeah, and the people who have the king's mark, they're proficient in everything, but they're not as proficient as the one with the grand title. So they can do everything lah. They can do everything well, but not as well as the specialized ones.
Okay. Right.
So I guess that kind of solves my overpowered main character kind of problem, I guess.
Yeah. Just put like a power cap on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I'll say about the you got anything to say?
No.
Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to say about the like the I guess the main character story where he is like this grand, like this great being, right? But then he doesn't want to be that being, and then his journey is about accepting that title, right?
Yeah.
So it reminds me a lot of Avatar. You know how Aang didn't want to be the Avatar, but he was the Avatar, and throughout the whole series, he learned to accept his role as the Avatar. And like I feel like it's not similar in terms of the world building is very different, obviously. But like in the terms of his character development, how he escaped because he didn't want to be an Avatar, but he realized that he has a responsibility to the world and eventually accepted it. I think that's a really cool, story pivot to start off with. So you got something good.
You can do like a very like you can do a spin on it, I guess, because it doesn't. You could say like, he eventually doesn't accept it at all. That could be a good twist, I guess.
Fuck this.
Yeah, I mean like it's a huge what's it called, responsibility after all, I guess.
Yeah.
And then and I just don't want to talk about this too much because it's way too long and it's kind of getting kind of boring, I guess.
Alright, so maybe if one day you publish it, we'll drop it down the link. You guys can go check it out. It's Casey's original story. Maybe you can drop it on like Wattpad or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. But then again, like this goes back to like the what's it called? The nothing is original anymore. So like I'm kind of just like
but it's just a project where you have fun, and if people enjoy it, then there's no need for it has to be original, it has to be very different, it has to meet certain criteria. If you feel like it's representative of what you want to what story you want to tell, then go ahead. Now I'm playing.
Yeah, and then another thing is I don't have like the best vocabulary or like writing skill, I guess.
Well, who gives a shit? just do it, you know? Everybody starts somewhere, and if you end up liking it, then you can continue and do some more. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, nobody starts out being a freaking Shakespeare-ish writer, and nobody, you know, starts out drawing like freaking Picasso or whatever, you know, good artists out there. Right.
Did we talk about Picasso's art at one point in time?
I think so. You talked about his like.
Oh fuck! I didn't write down the time. Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I didn't write down the time again. For fuck's sake!
Yeah, it's okay. I'll figure it out.
God damn it! Fuck! I need to make that a habit of mine. God damn it! But yeah, Picasso, like the dude was weird. Dude, I remember the one line of his was it's easy to learn how to draw like an artist, but it takes years to learn how to draw like a child. Is what he said, I think.
Oh, and that's really true because when you're an artist, your train of thought is so practical. Like, oh, this has to be this in order for it to look good, or
Yeah.
you have rules in your head already, you know. But when you're a child, you're just drawing legit straight off what you think in your head and just going crazy, and
Yeah,
it's
like
really hard to imitate that. You know, the very styleless look.
Yeah, and I mean, definitely he nailed the child look because those things are trippy as fuck. Jesus, it's shit's weird.
Oh,
Just
well,
shit's
some
weird.
people get it, some people don't. You know, it is.
No, I mean, like there are some pieces where there's no meaning behind it. It's just he wanted to draw that, and like I love how like sometimes like there's one piece where he just decided to change the drawing midway, and it happened like 3 times I think. Where it initially was a chicken, then it was a fish, then it became a face, then it became a flower
Jesus.
vase. I'm just like yo, like what the fuck is happening, dude?
That's kind of funny, to be honest.
Yeah, but then
Jesus.
the piece was trippy as fuck. And another thing that was so interesting about that video was the way they recorded it, because it was such a long time ago, and obviously they don't have like screen recording, but but what they did was, I think they basically like stretched a piece of paper onto like, let's say, a frame, and then Picasso was painting on one side, and then the camera was recording on the other side, so you can see like the drawing happening on the paper without him being there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool.
And there's also like the time limit. I think it was like 5 minutes. I think, and like he basically just speed draw everything.
Oh wow.
Exactly. I mean, like okay, like the drawing was not complicated, but you know, like at some point in time, you gotta admit the dude was drawing what he wanted to draw, and that's very admirable, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Something
So
that I guess we should kind of take into mind, just not to I don't know what the word called, confine to like the standards of what is good art if you enjoy doing it. And I think that should be the main thing, you know. We don't need to seek acceptance from others, because unless it's a job, then you do. But if it's just for our own personal pleasure, there's no need. Jesus.
Get what you mean.
Whew.
So you won out already?
No, I'm good. Just my nose is killing me, man.
You wanna blow your nose real quick?
I don't have any tissue, so it's okay. Anyways, you wanna move on, or you got something else to add to the little Picasso story?
Let's move on.
Alright, so the last topic for today. Yeah, it's only it's 1:10, perfect, because then the music will be like 20 minutes usually, and including the outro. Alright, so I decided to for us to do a little like we answer a few questions, right? And these are questions girls are afraid to ask guys.
Okay.
And we have to give them the big answers, and at the end of this, right, I want each of us to ask a question to any girl out there that is listening to this, and it's something that we usually won't ask people, you know.
Christ almighty.
Huh?
Christ almighty.
yeah. I mean, I got 25 questions from metatopics.com/blog. You can go check it out.
Don't
go
shout
ahead,
them out.
right?
Don't shout them out.
Why not?
Yeah, whatever lah. It's a big corporation. They don't need our pity shout out right
No,
there.
but we are still using their shit in it, so I feel like it is necessary, but because it's like, even if you're a big artist, someone takes your art and then doesn't do credit, still kind of sucks.
No, but it's just a soulless corporation at this point. So it's
a blog. Someone is behind this blog, you know, taking their time, putting shit like this.
No, they're doing it because they want to pay their rent. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, don't we all?
We don't have rent just yet.
Yeah, but when you do have rent, don't we want to make art or make stuff that would pay rent? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Alright. I'm gonna ask you this first question. We'll obviously both answer. Who should pay for the first date? This is
Oh my god. Oh. No, I think there's no specific answer for this. Like, both can pay. Like, it's just see who settles it first. Yeah.
To be honest, in my experience at least, I was the first to pay because I wanted to make a good impression. But I'm not gonna lie though, I think most times than not, she was the one that ends up paying for most of our food.
And that's fine.
Actually, no,
okay.
I don't think so. I think the first date was the time I paid, and then every other date after that, we paid for our own food. And
okay, that's good.
Yeah, and like sometimes sometimes I'll pay for hers, sometimes she'll pay for mine, sometimes we pay for our own.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really care.
That's really good because I was about to say, like, the first date I would try my best to pay for it, but then after the subsequent ones, like, it's not like math. You don't have to like divide it properly. Like, just see who, like, how, like, when you pay, just ask, like, you want to pay like separately or what?
Yeah.
You just see what happens.
Okay, so obviously we're answering. Obviously we're answering our own opinion. This is not what every guy thinks, but that's the point.
But I'll pay
the
for
thing in it.
the first date, I guess.
I think it's like a really nice selfless gesture that it shows that you are invested in that person.
Yeah, I mean, like, can you imagine, like, the first date you go out and then the guy says, like, yo, could you pay for me? Like, I didn't bring some cash.
Oh, that's so messed up.
I was just like, fuck that. I was like, yo, I don't want to date this guy anymore. You're so unprepared to the point where he didn't even bring his fucking wallet.
Yo, I was listening to a podcast, I think in What's Good podcast, and JJ KSI was the guest, right? He went on a Tinder date, and the date knew who he was. He was KSI, and then they were eating this grand dinner, and he forgot to bring his wallet. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then he ended up having her pay for it, and obviously he didn't get no action that night. Anyway.
That's painful.
So your answer would be yes. The guy most of the times should pay for the first date. Not should.
Not them saying it's courtesy, I guess, but it is definitely not restricted. Like, both can pay, Just
yeah.
If you're comfortable with paying, then go ahead, If you're not, if you're in the type position, like, financial wise, just.
In my opinion, if you're in a type of position, it's best not to go on a date, to be honest. You just make like a bad impression for yourself.
Yeah, just go like somewhere that does not require a large amount of cash.
Yeah. But I heard like some like people on Tinder, like especially people that get a lot of swipes, the really good looking ones, they go out on, like, especially I think women, right? Okay. They go on Tinder dates just because they don't want to pay for dinner. And like, oh shit, I don't know what to eat for dinner today. Go and swipe, like, I don't know, on Tinder, get a date.
Exactly, that's so fucked up. I hate people like manipulate. That's so stupid.
It's so, it's just so, just no.
Exactly, I'm just like, nah, that ain't cool. That's the bad touch right there.
It's messed up, yeah. Alright, number 2. Is sex always on your mind?
Oh my god. Damn it. No. Like, no. I'll just... No funny jokes, no ha-has, no.
Yeah, okay, so one point to add to this, because it's part of the law. The common knowledge is that men think about sex every 7 seconds. While that's not really true, I must confess that guys are more proactive than most women about, sex. But for me, not always, of course, because if not, then I would just not be able to function. But as much as I don't want to admit it, yes, it's on my mind a lot of the times, especially at our age.
Yeah, but it's not just all the time.
Not always.
We definitely like, when we go out with somebody, we think about them as a person and not just,
Yeah, of course, yeah. Like, usually I end up thinking about it when it's related, like maybe I saw like a pic, or like I saw very NSFW art, or when I'm bored and the thing just pops into my mind. So, but I guess for most guys at our age especially, it is on their minds often. often.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's sad to say that, yeah, it is quite often.
Yeah, but then I don't think, well, at least for me and you, I don't think we let that type of mindset cloud our judgment. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's like we always got that post nut clarity without post nothing.
The
Without
brain is
nothing, not without post nothing. It's
the
like,
brain is kind of
yeah,
just like, yo, you just kind of fucked up, bro.
yeah, we are more logic than just instinct.
You want to think straight,
Uh,
just have sex first.
yeah, like what I would say is think with your head and a bit of your heart, not with your dick.
Just a bit of a dick. Just a bit.
Uh,
No,
I
yeah,
guess,
no.
I guess,
No.
no, like,
No,
I don't
no,
know, I
no.
don't see a situation where thinking with your dick would be a
Exactly,
good
no.
idea,
It's a
but,
no.
like, I say head because logic, heart is because sometimes people disregard
Yeah,
what
go
they
with gut
actually want to
feeling.
do. Yeah,
That feeling.
Yeah, so a bit of your heart, mostly your head, though. Yeah. Alright, number 3. Let's just get through this a bit faster. It's quite a lot, but I'll get with the juicier ones there. This is a simple one. We could probably get through this pretty quick. Do you want to get married? Me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
I
easy.
can't. I can't say this because I'm not in a not in a conversation, but not in a relationship just yet. But
But
I mean, like when
you
you
see
get into a
yourself
relationship, the first
eventually.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like no, obviously, like when you get in a relationship, you kind of have to think about marriage, like
Yeah.
not all the time, lah, but it has to be on
Yeah.
your mind because what's the
Yeah.
point of being in that relationship, anyways? Then
Yeah. And fun fact, right? I
okay, maybe
think.
not. No. That sounds bad because then you're just in a relationship to marry. You're in a relationship to
Which.
be with that person, but marriage is along that line. Is what I'm saying, I guess.
Yeah, like I'm thinking throughout, like halfway through a relationship, you would eventually consider that, if you
Definitely.
want to spend the rest of your life with that person. Because marriage is a big thing, you know what I'm saying?
It's a big financial thing, so it's
Yeah.
a lot of thing, lah.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
one
thing. Wow,
thing,
Jesus,
a lot of thing.
fuck, brain.
One, I guess, experience that I would have is that when me and my girl first got together, I think one of the biggest things that she was concerned about was like the future of the relationship. Is if there is no marriage, then eventually at some point it would have to part ways, right? And she was so worried because, different race and different religion. If I were to want to marry, because that's how it is in Malaysia, I would have to
Yeah.
convert. And she was worried, and she didn't, ask me about it. She didn't want to bring up about it because, I guess it's kind of sensitive because this was kind of early in. But to me, I don't know. I didn't really care, man. I was like, oh, if I had to convert, screw it, I'll convert because, it's a big deal. Definitely is a big deal. No more
No,
like
definitely.
fucking around. But I feel like it's worth it, to spend the rest of your life with someone that really values your company. And religion to me is a small price to pay for something like that. What do you think?
Again, like I don't think I'm qualified to say this just
I know,
yet.
but okay, let's say if you were put in that position, will you be like, nah, I want to eat pork. I can't convert.
I had to be in that situation to give answer. I'm sorry, like, I really can't
Yeah,
control
it's
my
quite hard to imagine.
2
But
cents just yet. It's a very big commitment, in my opinion.
it is for sure a big commitment. But I feel like, at least I know I
Because it
ain't
changes your
alone
life.
in that commitment.
It's
Yeah,
such a
but,
huge jump.
Yeah, but then again, like if we part ways just because I didn't want to change, I feel like that would change my life as well.
Yeah, but
And
if the person is like a what's it called? Like a over radical person, just like maybe yeah, maybe not.
Yeah. So it depends on because some people will be like, oh, what if she's not the one for me, and I convert for no reason, and that could be something that
Exactly. Once you're in the
through
club, you
someone's-
can't leave.
Yeah, and the thing is,
sounds really
you
bad,
have to think
actually.
about it. Like you have time to think. Don't be so rash. And if you
Yeah.
feel like this is the right choice to make, then just do it, lah. And then
Yeah.
you at least have that other person to support you. Converting and helping you
Exactly.
out with that and all that shit. All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know, like, the answers we give are very vague, but that's how the nature of these things are.
yeah. Okay. This one will be probably more straightforward. Number 4. How much does it take to get you in the mood for sex?
Not a lot. Not
Not
a
a
lot
lot.
for me. I don't know. Again, I have to be in a relationship to like give honest answers, but for me now it's a yes.
Okay, then what
No,
if
it's not
when
yes.
like,
Sorry, it's not a lot. There you go,
what about when you were in a relationship then?
Jermaine. It was 2 weeks. Sex
Yeah,
was
but
not on my
then-
mind at the time. The whole time I was like, yo, I had to maintain this.
Okay, so
The whole time I was like balancing a cup full of water on a finger.
you're balancing a cup in a freaking car while you're drifting.
Yeah, that's
Aha.
pretty much like that's how it felt. So
Yeah,
you know,
but I would say for most guys it isn't much. Just some physical contact
yeah,
would spike
a
our
good
hormones.
look in the eye, a good look
Yeah.
in the eye, a good wink nudge, and
Yeah,
But definitely there are those days where we're just like, yo, we don't feel like doing this. Like there are those days.
yeah, of course. Like, I think it's a very normal thing to deal with anyway. So, but I would say most times than not, it's pretty easy, lah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Most
Yeah.
times just like it's cool. Like
Alright.
just ask and we're
Let's-
just like, yo, I've been waiting for this for the past blank years. There you go.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that.
Oh well. Anyways, next question: do you believe in true love? This is very like probably another vague answer, but for me,
it's a
I'd
yes.
say, yeah. I would say,
I mean, if you like someone, then that's it. That's the end of story.
yeah.
for me.
It's as simple as that. If they like you, and you like them back, then boom.
Yeah, exactly. It's just shoot your shot. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd say that's a yes. Okay, what is the? Oh, this is very very juicy. What's the most attractive feature of a girl in general?
This is very in general. Okay.
yeah,
This
but
is
just,
very like if you didn't put in general, this is very like specific for everyone. Like, everyone's some.
yeah, of course. But this is for us. That's what I said in the early of the episode, early start of this is that not every guy is gonna think like us, but this is something that we both, I guess, think.
Oh my god! Hold on, let me stretch for a while. Jesus, I don't want my coccyx to collapse again like that week. Oh my god! I think the speaker caught my bone cracking sounds.
Nice.
But Oh, okay. Well, you go ahead first.
Oh my god, I can't pick one though. It's so difficult, man.
Right, exactly. It's so difficult. Like again, it's not much to make it happen, but
Yeah. If I say everything else was average, right, and I could pick one thing that is, I guess, better than average, I'll probably say hair.
I like a good ponytail. I think I said this before. I definitely said it before.
Yeah.
And I like a good
I think
ponytail.
hair is, very important to complete the look, even for guys especially.
Nah, never mind.
Yeah, but if I were to pick one, if everything else was average, then I'll probably pick the hair. Like a close second would probably be, I was about to say face, but that is.
I
just...
thought you were supposed to say feet. I was like, yo, dude,
no,
yo.
No. I ain't about those. I was about to
tootsies,
say
those piggies.
face, but like face is just a mixture of all
just a
those features.
face,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's because I'll just go with the simple tits, I guess. Like a good set of badonkas gets me raring, I guess. Wow, that sounds
Okay,
really
fair.
bad.
No,
Jesus.
but it's personal preference,
I know, but
like
this
so-
is
like
in
some-
general.
Yeah, extractive feature. Was
Shoulders,
I mean this
I guess maybe.
man. Okay, now I'm starting to think that we are very shallow. Like attractive feature could be feature is like physical, right?
I know.
Has to be.
That's the thing.
Okay, let's say it's a physical feature. Then yes, I'll probably say
Confidence.
it's like if it's not physical, then it could be a a lot of other things that I don't want to think about right
good
now. But if it's
personality.
physical,
It's true.
we mentioned that in another episode. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
asked me like what was my ideal woman. I was like, okay, well,
Okay, yeah, but if terms of physical wise, I would say hair and maybe like a good hip and waist ratio.
the birthing hips.
Yeah, like those like a nice shape to it. I was about to say figure, but that's also very
Isn't that kind of
like
related
wide
to?
span.
Isn't it like very related to what's it called?
What?
I guess hip ratio, as you said before. Isn't it like
Yeah,
very
no,
related?
but figure is way more in general. Like could could be down to the legs, could be the arms, the whole total body shape. Like hips is just hips. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
Okay, so yeah, let's just move on from that before we just say anything dumb. Is
We
more
said all the
makeup?
dumb things today. It's too late. It's
Okay.
too late. We said all the dumb things today.
Okay, fine, whatever. Is more
Okay.
makeup or less / no makeup better?
Damn. I want to say a good middle ground, but if you
Yeah.
give me those two choices, I would say less makeup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you
I mean-
kick on too much, like you know, that's not you anymore. That's just someone else.
Yeah,
And,
like
it
for
creep-
like
creeps me out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
too much
sorry,
is just-
sorry
it's
to
just
anyone
no.
who uses a lot of makeup. You know, it's.
I mean, if your man likes it, do it.
Yeah,
if
then
you
go
like
ahead.
it, do it. Yeah, you know. This is just our opinion, but for me, my girl wears zero makeup, so that's an obvious answer for me.
that's good. I mean, a lot of people say that imperfections also make a person how a person
Yeah,
looks, and I
exactly.
think
It
I think it's true.
It makes characters more interesting if you're always like, you know, the beauty standard of good looking. It's just like, wow, you know, it's good and it's interesting, or not interesting, but it's exciting at first, but then you feel like, oh, it's just kind of copy pasted at this point. Everybody looks the same.
Yeah, a mole under the eye is just oof. There you go. That's it's called
Mole
fairy
under
mark.
the eye.
Yeah, I think it's called fairy mark. I think. I don't know, let's just look it up.
Oh. I mean, I see a lot of that in like
Nope,
what's that?
it's
What's
not
his
called fairy
name?
mark.
Sam. Sam has a mole under her eye.
Sam. What?
Samsung Sam.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's just hop on ahead. How do you feel
Choo-choo.
about periods?
I mean, it's just natural.
A
You
way
can't
of life,
stop it.
innit?
So go
Yeah.
ahead then.
I don't know. People like some people say like periods are like super nasty, but to me it's just blood.
I mean,
like
no, they're nasty, but you
I know.
just-
I mean, it's like wastes and stuff, but you don't have to interact with it because you're not.
yeah,
them.
but it's just just inform me when you're on it, and I'll be
Yeah,
like,
it's,
okay,
it's the
cool.
same thing as taking a shit. It's nasty, but it's a way of life. It's part of life. So I don't really care about
Yeah.
that.
So, answer
Some people
Eh.
can. Okay, would you plow on a period?
no.
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 Not even wrapped up. That would be
No.
nasty too, man. That would look
No.
like a murder scene, bro.
No, I would say like it's okay. Like I can chill out. Like I can help you out,
Oh.
but I'm not gonna pull out my.
How are you gonna help her out?
Let's move on.
Exactly, it would be so messy. I mean, she could help you out, give you some head or whatever that you're into.
Yeah,
But
no, let's move on.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for you to help her out. But anyways,
My answer is no. Sorry, no, wait, no. I'm okay.
nothing wrong
Like,
with it. Nothing
it's
wrong with it. Yeah.
It's just it's nothing. It's not like a choice.
Yeah.
It's not like I can say,
Do
I don't
you-
feel like having a period, and then it doesn't happen. Boom, period destroyed.
My God. All right. Do you mind if your girlfriend has a lot of guy friends?
Damn, this is actually really hard to answer. Like jokes aside.
Yep. I mean, to be honest, if I was not in the relationship that I was in right now, I would say yes. But my current relationship, my girl has a ton of guy friends, and I'm like, I'm friends with those friends, so I'm like, I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm kind of calm with it now at this point. So to me, I say no, not really. As
guess
long
it
as
depends,
she's faithful and she treats them as friends, as not anything other
Yeah.
than friends, and those friends don't have any other ulterior motives, then it's fine, it's
Yeah.
cool, it's calm.
Yeah. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think
sounds
it's
really
when those
horrible again.
guys. What? Was it?
All of these sound really bad. When I say I think it's okay, I sound like a really possessive person who just, I will give you permission.
No, but it's boundaries. Like you don't want to have a ton of friends that are girls all the time. And, yeah, like for me, I'd say if the guys the guys that she's friends with are, they have the right kind of mind. Like they're not trying to get them; they're just trying to be friends with them. Then I think it's fine. It's calm.
Yeah. So
Okay, this is yeah. What do
I
you
think
think?
in general, guys, I think again it varies on the person. If you can tell the person is very possessive, then the answer is probably a no from them. And,
Yeah.
if it's very chill, then it'll probably be like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. Because I see this a lot happen a lot. The guy, let's say your girlfriend has a friend that's a guy, and then the boyfriend gets to know that guy friend, and eventually that your boyfriend and that guy friend become closer friends than the girl than that friend. You know what I mean?
Imagine you get into a gay relationship with that guy friend. And
Oh,
it's like,
okay, that is
then the
that's
girl's like,
another
"Oh,
level.
fuck, what happened?
That's another level. Yeah.
What went wrong?"
Jesus. All right, this one is another juicy one. Do you want to know what's on my mind?
This is such a vague question, in my opinion.
Like, let's say
is it to you? Is it a big question to you?
It is, but okay, let me just give you a more specific one. Like maybe, let's say you have a girlfriend. Every day she's telling you what she thinks of something, or like what, like she thinks, oh, I think that this guy is really stupid, or I think that she always gives her opinions, and whatever that's on her mind, she tells you. Do you like that, or do you want to know?
I like that. I think it's okay.
Yeah,
I don't like people like kind of shutting them off because they are very subconscious. I guess. I do
what
that,
they want to
but-
talk.
Yeah.
But there's a limit, lah. I'm gonna be honest. There is a limit. Like, imagine you're just stressing out about something, and she's just coming on making things worse by asking, "Yo, why do you have this here? Hey, can you put the paper right? Why does this look so ugly?" Like she's just making it worse. Then obviously there's time and place.
I'll have a mental breakdown on the spot. I'll just start crying. Like you know how I can't really handle stress too much. I was like a breaking point. I'm just like, oh, time to cry.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, in public, you know what? I already did in public, but I think now I don't do that in public. Hopefully, I won't do that in public. I'll just head home and just start crying, I guess.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like the overwhelming.
Yeah, just like, yo, alright, time to process what the fuck just happened just now.
Yeah. Okay. Number 11. What makes good sex?
No, I'm sorry, I can't give this. No, I can't give a
Why not?
because I haven't had it before. Wow, this sounds really sad.
Okay.
Whatever. I haven't had it before.
No. Okay, but then, no, it doesn't have to be specific. Like, you can see what is something that turns you on and what makes it good for you. From the porn that
Isn't
you've
this
watched,
just really similar to what the question just now was? Right.
What question?
Just now the one you asked me where what's called what turns you on, I guess, or what turns someone on in general.
Well, what does it take to get someone the mood? Is it?
Yeah, exactly. Isn't this very similar?
But it's kind of different. What makes good sex and what turns someone on is kind of
but
similar. But
No,
I guess so.
I'm unqualified. You can give your answer though. Go ahead.
I don't know, to be honest, because I've
You
I don't
haven't
know.
had good sex before.
No, I haven't
Call
had.
you out right
no,
now.
no, I'm not gonna talk about this. Though. Moving on.
Exactly, Jesus. Such
What's
a
the
touchy
perfect
topic.
date? Perfect first date.
Perfect first date. A quick lunch, a stroll around somewhere where we can just chat around, joke around. We don't have like amusement parks nearby, but I would want to go to an amusement park with somebody that I like. And
yeah, for sure, that would be so much fun.
And the cliche sunset on the Ferris wheel to end the day, and I'm just like, boom, there we go, perfect first date, baby.
To me, I think it's somewhat similar. I feel like there should be a good mix of like
fun and calm.
Fun and exactly like fun and calm, like amusement park, all that, and then at the end of the day, maybe you just go drive around the park. And just,
oh my god, I wish like Malaysia had like gondola rides. Like, you know what's a gondola, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking cool. That'd be so fucking nice.
Like a full day of just having fun and excitement at the same time. Being like, unfiltered, like one-on-one, just conversation.
I think the worst thing to do for a first date is go to a movie, because you're just silent and that's it. Like, you're not focusing on the person, you're focusing on the movie.
Yeah, you're not like, passing each other's energy back and forth.
It's such an easy cop out for an easy date. I mean, you can do it later on, sure, but the first date, no. You might want to avoid that.
I feel like that's a good way to get to spend time with someone, but not necessarily get to know someone.
Yeah, it's a good entertainment, but as a first date the first date is just like, it gives such an impression. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's really, you want to make it a day when they remember it. So one thing I would say, maybe if you can, try to avoid malls, because malls, they are like, I don't know, it's always so busy and there's no time for you to really just relax and take the calm part. The excitement part is kind of there when you're shopping and doing stuff, but the calm part is just you can't get a break because everybody's walking around, there's always noise, and I don't know, to me shopping malls are just not calm in general.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to a mall now, it'd be very calm, it'd be very empty.
Yeah, but I just don't want to get out of my house right now, innit?
I guess
look at the cases.
Right.
Okay, this one is a very touchy one, but is it important for a girl to be a virgin?
If her body count is really high, then
then
it will just kind of tell the story of, like,
the thing is, I don't know. I feel like that's like so narrow-minded when you feel like she's had such a high body count.
No. But then like, like, okay, for our age, if the body count is high, just like, hold on, what the fuck? Like, is this okay? I would question them first.
Yeah, but then like at the same time, I'm thinking like, what if that's a bad past that she dealt with and she's trying to shed her past, but no one wants to give her a chance because she had so much, she fucked a bunch of guys, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's so...
Yeah, I won't turn that out immediately, but I'll ask a few questions first, because...
Yeah. Because that could be,
it's
it
not
could
a
be
good
two
impression.
tells, yeah, for sure. Like, it could be that person is either not faithful, or some people, they are not fortunate, they got no jobs, they have no money, they have to rely on it as a job, and then at that point if you feel like, wow, then you can kind of, I guess, not empathize, but you can kind of understand a bit more.
Yeah. What question are we on right now?
13. I'm just finish off with... because there's some that I'm not really like, it's not that great, so I'll just move on. Yeah.
So we're running a bit long right now.
This one is very obvious though. Why aren't guys more in touch with their feelings? That's interesting.
It's like, okay, for me, like, it's family upbringing, because it's not that we don't want to show feelings, it's just it's very uncomfortable for us. It just feels weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I guess it's like don't think of us as like we're emotionless. I guess it's just that it's very hard for us to show it.
Yeah, I guess guys naturally have the stigma of just, you're a man, you should just be tough and shit like that, but no, because we still have feelings. So I guess that's more about it, just the upbringing.
Yeah, I mean, my my ex kind of said that my face is very angry a lot of the time. I had like a
would
very
agree.
bad resting bitch face, and it was because I think a lot of people back then in my earlier ages said that my face was goofy, so I was like, oh, okay, time to what's it called? I guess toughen up, I guess, and that didn't really work
sucks.
in my favor. I know lah. I know. But
whatever.
It is how it is.
Yeah.
What's past is past.
All right. I think I picked out 1, 2, 4 more. Is that fine? 4 more.
That's fine.
All right. What makes a girl slutty?
Wow. Jesus.
One thing that makes them just when they do it, oh, slut. That's fucked up, man. But just what
When
comes
they're
to
too
top of their
touchy
head.
with a lot of guys, I guess.
What is it?
When they're too touchy with a lot of guys.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
Like a specific,
then,
like high-fiving, of course, normal lah. But yeah, this is a very specific one. That's what I'm talking
Yeah, like
about.
high five or like hugging. I think that's still okay, but like, touchy in a
No,
very
even like hugging, I'm just like,
seductive
oh,
way.
this.
Yeah,
This,
I'll say for me is, like dirty talking a bunch of guys, like flirting with a ton of guys.
Yeah,
I think is kind of messed up.
that's
because-
like the main one, definitely.
especially when you're in a relationship. That's double fucked up.
I'm just like, yo, come on, man, like,
Yeah.
don't.
Okay, the second one of the last 3 is or last 4, whatever. Can you forgive cheating?
No.
I would say yes, but I wouldn't be in that relationship anymore. I would forgive them. Maybe I could still be friends, but definitely not in a relationship
No,
anymore.
I will just cut ties. I'm just like, I'm done. I just don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, I can see how that's really bad, but for me, I think I could still, like, I wouldn't be close with them. Maybe be more like an acquaintance and shit, but definitely not continue in that relationship.
I think you
no.
should like properly like cut ties with them, considering like that happened.
I don't know. I don't see that being so necessary to just cut ties with them.
It depends on anyone lah. Like a lot of people have their own opinion on this.
Yeah, it's like betrayal, like proper actual betrayal. But then
To the
once
most degree.
yeah, like once they're not in a relationship with you anymore, like I don't really care if you do whatever you want.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
Yeah, I would say I would be able to forgive, but I would not be able to continue that relationship at all. But for you, it's just straight no lah.
yeah, it's a very harsh no.
Yeah. Okay. Second to last. What is the question is a bit different, but I kind of twisted it because I know the question seems kind of repetitive, but I twisted it to be like this. What is something that girls do that can turn you off, or that would turn you, or you find it like just you make them uninterested in them, I guess.
I kind of have to think about this for a while. But what about you?
I'll say people that are
Smoking. Sorry, I'll jump in. Smoking, I guess.
Oh, yes. I really don't like smoking as well.
Smoking is
I
a
feel
very, what's it called? It's a very strong addiction. It's very hard to stop. So if
Yeah.
you have that, and it's not that I won't date you. I was like, oh, could you just like slow down?
Yeah,
on that,
I would definitely be proactive in hoping that you'd stop. But yeah,
smoking is not a good look. It's not a good look for you, ladies.
Definitely. I definitely agree with you on that. Not
Yeah.
a good look. Oh. Yeah, I
Hello?
think that's it, lah. Yeah. Okay. Do you like staying in touch all day? Like all day from morning to night? Let's say you're in a relationship, you guys are talking 24/7. Yeah, 24/7, 25, what the fuck?
You added 1 more hour there, baby. When I say
Yeah,
baby, what the
shut up.
fuck's wrong with me?
Yeah. So what were your opinions?
No, like I think recently, like throughout this MCO, like, I've realized that I like being alone a lot of the time. That's not to say I'm a loner, but I like to be in my own room just to kind of let loose, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like I guess for me, I think alone time is very important.
Definitely, it's like a
Like,
mental recharge.
yeah, it
Like you
doesn't
don't
have
have
to
to
be. It's
you
not
have
like
to
social
upkeep a
isolation
image.
for like. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it should be social isolation
Oh,
completely, but like
definitely not. But
maybe like an hour to yourself to do what you want.
I
Perfect.
mean, like the recharge time depends on everyone, but
Yeah, yeah. But for me at least, I think an hour or two just by yourself, not having to interact with others. I think
yeah,
it's perfect for me.
because when you interact with others, you kind of instinctively go into this mode where you kind of restrict yourself on doing something.
Yeah.
It could be like something simple like slouching or like saying something really bad or like whatever lah.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're alone, you just kind of your brain kind of just like loosens up, like it doesn't tense up on like thinking, oh
Yeah, because
I need to
a
not
lot of
do this
time,
or I'll embarrass
yeah,
myself.
yeah, exactly. A lot of times we think with filters, oh, I shouldn't do this because of this. I shouldn't say this because of this. I shouldn't look like this because of this. But when you're by yourself, you just don't give a shit. You just do
Because
you.
they can
You know
just
what I'm saying?
they can just
Yeah, exactly.
so
Well,
definitely not the on whoa. Why couldn't I say the word "and" just now? Not all the time, but I would like to keep in contact because it's
yeah,
a nice feeling. I'm saying, I
a good
guess.
balance, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your question that you would ask a girl?
Oh
Oh,
my
you
god! I didn't
wouldn't
have time
ask
to
a
ask.
girl.
I didn't have time to think about this.
Let's just think real quick now. Um,
Um.
who?
I guess it is. I guess I want to confirm like is confidence sexy? I guess. I was like, that's
Uh-huh.
it's not a misconception, but that's like what people say once
Yeah,
sometimes
a lot of people say that like confidence is a good
attractive.
look.
Yeah.
For me,
So
I
I'm
want to
just
say is well, I mean, this is like I said, not to because it's gonna be very subjective. But to people who are watching this video, what are your opinions? Keyword your. They're not
okay.
replying as a representative of your gender, but I'm
Just
just
an
saying your opinion.
individual
Yeah,
as an
does
individual.
yeah, exactly. Does height matter? Like height, you know?
Right. Right. That's a good question. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Like I feel like I was thinking of does size matter, but that's like such a common question. So I was thinking height actually is something that people will like, oh, a lot of guys like don't like being short, no shit. But how much does
Yeah.
that really play into them getting girls or not?
Exactly.
Right.
Does it really? You know.
Kind of. I don't really
I
know.
mean, we are both not short.
Yeah, we're
I'm
both
shorter than
not.
you, but I'm not short as well. But it
I mean, we're
is.
not super short, we're not super tall. I'm like 5'10" and a
No, you're
half,
tall.
and
You're tall. Like for our country, you're tall.
I guess so lah. But like, it's not, like freaking colossal size. But we're not short by any means, also.
Yeah. Very good middle
Yeah,
ground, I suppose.
yeah. All right. I guess
Okay.
we should just go into the music right now. We're a bit behind, but that's fine, I guess.
What music do I have that I found this week?
I should decide on what math rock I want to show you. Like, I'll have you listen.
Math
First.
rock.
I still haven't decided yet.
Math rock. Stone rock. Oh my god. What's wrong with my brain today? Stone rock. Just fucking throwing stones at each other.
Stone rock.
Stone rock.
Scissors,
It's
paper, stone.
No. Oh my god, I'm drawing blanks right now. You know what? I know what to do.
What's
I'll
that?
give someone a very unique experience this week.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go first or you go first? Or you want some time to think? You want some time?
No,
Fuck!
I'll give you. I'll give you three options. I'll give you three options. I'll give you three options, and you'll choose later, like, just based off the title.
Okay.
But they're all from the same band. But anyway, yeah, you go ahead.
Right. So this
Oh
week,
wait, hold on. Before Jesus Christ!
Whoa.
Before that, timestamp.
Right. So me is 152, 50.
Mine's 153.
153.
152.
53.
152. I'll just 152. I can know somewhere around there. Right. Go ahead, boy.
Yeah, I want to introduce everybody to Eurobeat this week. It's
okay. Very nice.
It's me and Jermaine had some history with this genre, I guess, because back then
I have very little knowledge, but let's just go on.
no, but like we used to enjoy it lah, and then obviously he fell out, but I still continue with it like passively because
I still enjoy it, but
strike.
I still enjoy it, but like I don't actively go out and search for it anymore.
Righto.
Alright, so what's it called?
Week, I will
it's on YouTube, probably, right?
No, it's on Spotify as well. Because this is a very this guy released like one song 5 days ago only.
Okay, what is it called?
It's Import You. Import, like you bring stuff in.
Yeah, and then YOU.
Yeah. It's extended, by the way.
By Odyssey, Eurobeat. Okay.
Yeah, extended. It's the extended one. Sit back,
ready
relax,
when you are.
Enjoy something that isn't running in the 90s and or some
Video.
other mainstream BS that I actually don't like. I'm joking, I actually like mainstream things as well. But anyway, 3. Anyone who wants to listen, go ahead and look it up yourself.
Yeah, links will be in the description.
Oh, yeah, wait, you link it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not interested, then you can just skip on ahead. So,
definitely. Right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh man, like a sound like this would be sampled so much in like lo-fi hip hop nowadays. His voice sounds very familiar for some reason.
Because it is the same guy who did The Top.
To the Top? Yeah, I was about to say that.
It's the same
guy. I
guy.
said To the Top now, but it's The Top, not To the Top, but yeah.
The Top is also really good. Some of those gems.
It just gets you in a very,
Hype
good energy vibes.
Yeah, it gets your BPM up. The beats per minute. Your heart rate.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Man jacking off to this. Jesus Christ.
No, didn't Meg say that?
No, he said
he jacked off the music, not Eurobeat.
Yeah, he said jacks off the music, but then like not specifically Eurobeat. Jesus, you like rip off your foreskin the second time you do it.
Jesus.
Zap, it's boom, ball.
I think this is like the best type of song to run to if you want to run fast or anything that you want to do with speed. Obviously, definitely not driving fast because, stay safe, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely not racing up and down the mountain passes and shit. Nah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If only we live near Genting. You just see me every night, the fucking, what's it called, mountain pass, like, yo, what the fuck you doing here? Look at that. It's I would say this is a very mild version of Eurobeat. It's not like running 90s sounds so sharp though.
I would say this is very entry level, for
definitely
people who want to get into it.
Yeah, it's not.
But funny thing is, I think I let Dom listen to Running in the 90s, which is the first Eurobeat that he ever listened to, and he actually liked it.
That's like throwing a knife into someone's chest and say, "Yo, enjoy this." Because it's
but he actually liked it,
Da, da, da. God, sometimes when I play this in the car, just something
good,
special.
it gets
Yes.
good, the good energy flow in that.
Exactly. Some good feelings. There's something so unique about Eurobeat. Something so unique about Eurobeat.
Yeah,
Like the
really.
sample sounds they use. Or like I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, the synths, I think. But no, nothing quite like it, to be honest.
Definitely. I'm sure there's like other genres that are very unique, but this one just
Yeah,
it's
but
a
we just don't
special
know.
place in my heart.
Ooh-wee.
The seagulls.
That was good.
That was,
Yeah, it just puts you in a feel good mood, and I fuck with that. Some other Eurobeat just puts you in a very hyper mood. This one I think feel like gives you like a very like serene, but still gives you a little bit of a kick.
Yes, that's the
I like that. I like
the
that.
strength of Eurobeat.
Very nice. Import you. That's an interesting title as well. It's like you're talking to a Korea. I imported you.
Yeah, exactly. God, I want to import like something.
Immigrants. What? Nothing.
No. Anyways, what about math rock? Sorry, math rock, not meth rock. I would like to get math rock though.
Fuck's sake, dude.
Take a meth rock.
Oh my god, that would be. How would you even take that?
Crush it up, lah.
I guess. Yeah. It's like crystal meth in it.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Okay, whatever. Moving on. Alright, so it's for the math rock, one of the popular bands. It's called Polyphia. Okay?
Okay.
And there are 3 songs. You gotta pick one. Right?
Okay.
The first one is Goat.
Greatest
Second
of all
one
time.
is. Yeah. Second is Goose.
Oh my god.
Like the, Grey Goose, the alcohol.
Yeah,
And
the fucking
then-
bird.
And yeah, and the last one is The Worst. Which one do
Oh
you
my
want
god,
to pick?
these are such good titles though. These are also funny to me. Let's go with the worst. Let's go with the worst.
No, there are so many. There's Goat, there's 40 ounce, there's Goose, there's OD, like overdose. What the fuck? Alright, but then the ones that I will showcase today are Goose, Goat, and The Worst. But I think people like, oh, you should play 40 ounce, because that's a popular one. But you know what, put that aside. Goat, Goose, or
Alright.
The Worst?
So we go with the worst. Because
The Worst,
the title's funny to me.
The Worst, I think, is from the album The Most Hated.
That's funny.
Alright.
That's funny. That's really funny. Because you go to do the countdown, I guess.
You found it, yeah?
Yeah.
The Worst by Polyphia. Alright, 3,
Life, yeah.
2, 1, go.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is purely instrumental. There's no vocals in this.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, that's how math rock usually is. Usually, but not all the time.
Definitely can tell this is like very like robotic, I guess, or like very programmed.
Yeah.
Like
No,
no
but this
human
is-
can play this.
No, this is actually played on the guitar.
No, really? Like I thought they take
Yeah.
I thought they'll play like clips and then use the samples.
No, I mean they would write it like on the computer, but they'll play it like on the guitar lah.
Right.
It's very difficult lah, like fucking difficult, but they get it done. And that's
I
I
definitely
guess
can
the
see this
appeal.
as like a game trailer.
Oh, I think I could see that too.
Like a new FPS. Let's say, I don't know, Apex but new or something like that.
Yeah. I can see that too.
Or like a extremely satisfying shooter.
What?
Like I told you, did I told you that I recently like played Ghost Runner, and that game was so satisfying.
Yeah.
Cause like every
Oh,
cut
okay.
is just the sound, the aesthetic.
Oh,
But
okay, yeah.
this song doesn't
yeah.
fit with that. No. This one fits a very modern theme, in my opinion. It's not a futuristic theme.
Very current, lah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess the appeal of this band is, I mean, the kind of unique sound, but that
People
they
want to
are
listen
able
to country, but they kind of feel that it's very old. Is how I think about it, I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's very. I don't know how to explain it, but one thing that people do say a lot is that it's very, like, they play stuff that is very difficult composition wise. It's quite difficult to write, not write it, or maybe writing it is. No, writing is difficult as well, but then playing it as well is also very difficult. Like, if you look up the clips on YouTube of them playing this, it's insane. I can only play a handful of their songs and it's still difficult.
Damn.
How they usually write it, they actually write it, I think, on a keyboard. They would first get a beat and then they'll find a melody using the keyboard, sample something, and then they will basically transpose all of that into a guitar. And they learn how to play on guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I will call this like modern country.
Modern country. I mean, that's what the Midwest emo came from.
Yeah, exactly. It's like now I get why it's called Midwest emo, and like even what's it called, math rock. I mean, like, it's a very abstract way of describing it, but I like it.
Yeah, but I would say one thing, that this is, I would say this is probably the least math rock song out of the bunch, I guess. Yeah, like this is, I would say, because the most hated is kind of like more electronic. The more math rocks like bands, or like the more traditionally math rock bands, I would be like a Covered, and like I guess maybe Ichika, but maybe some other day lah. But yeah, that was it. They are more hybrid, like they kind of got different progressive elements into it.
Yes. Prog, as the children call it.
Yeah.
As the kids call it.
Exactly, prog. Like I think that is what sum up the band. Just progressive prog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, want to just wrap it up?
Sure. I mean, let's wrap it up. And so, you anything else you want to add to this steaming pile of a video?
Well, when is the tier list gonna come out?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you try sending me the
Yeah, whoa. I will send it to you soon, hopefully.
Drive. Yes. And
I guess that's it.
I think
yeah.
So thank you very much again for everyone listening to this week's video, and tune in next week.
This week's video.
No. Damn it! This week's
podcast
episode,
whatever.
Yeah. Whatever this one is, we're so fuck. End it. Jesus. Say your funnies. Say whatever you want.
I don't know, just close the door in it. And
Yeah,
then
we don't have anything funny
right
this week.
off into the
Bye,
sunset.
guys.
No, it's not even funny. The past weeks, it's just dumb.
Exactly, just struggling to say something.
All right, wrap it up.